Hello everyone, welcome back to Elder Brain's channel, where we play Torrents of the Spellhoarder with April, Joe, John and Tommy, whom I would like to ask to please introduce your characters, and we'll be back into tunnel fighting.
Everybody with tunnel
The
fighting.
That's a knockout for Joe. He's done.
Alrighty. Hello, I'm April.
I'm funny.
Joe thinks I'm funny, and that's you.
Oh my god. Good start.
I'm playing Mayra, Deep Scar of the Azure Abyss. She is a Triton Paladin, Oath of the Open Sea.
Hi, my name is Joe, and I'll be playing Rax, and he's a worm-slaying ranger.
Yeah.
I'm John, and I'll be playing Ko, the Echo Knight, who is excited about fighting again.
Oh, yeah.
Hi everyone, Tommy here, playing Ferromelars, the young bronze dragon ranger.
Yeah. So, we are in the Seat of Scales, the capital city, I would say, but the only actual city on the Isle of Santaros. You are in the tunnels under the dry docks, and this tunnel was probably freshly made, well, probably not like recently, but still, this is a natural tunnel which connects the Garden of Hope and Liberty, the tea house where the two girls upkeep their little operation, and the dry dock for some reason. Actually, a barrel in the dry docks, which is a secret entrance where they smuggle the slaves to the ships unseen under the sea. This tea house, the Garden of Hope and Liberty, is just across the street, so not a big distance, but still they don't want to risk probably crossing the street with all these to be freed slaves and refugees, so they use this tunnel. You offered your help in bringing these slaves to Clan Yastriel, where Lord Slisandor Yastriel will hopefully and probably will take good care of them. And this is all organized by the harbor master and these two girls aged 7 and 9. Probably maybe 8 and 10, so not really into their teen years either, even. Who are admittedly part of a secret organization called the Children of the Coffle, who are against slavery on Santaros and are helping the slaves, most probably under the protective wings, literally, of Lord Slisandor Yastriel, who is a prominent member actually of the Council of Scales, one of the 6 ancient houses ruling, largest, richest, most influential houses of this nation. When the first slaves appear, you hear that Endris, one of the men of the harbor master, a tiefling spellcaster, holds back some force that is threatening these slaves and chasing these slaves from the Garden of Hope and Liberty. There are screams and as these slaves surface through the barrel, you rush to meet them at the other end. That's actually Mayra and Rax running across the street, going into the Garden of Hope and Liberty, very quickly in the basement, finding this tunnel and engaging these, then realizing that they're engaging these 3 Santarosian nobles who are actually halfling black dragon, half black dragon monks, who are leading some half-elven humanoid mixed species. Monks who are chasing the slaves in the tunnels. So the fight starts. You save all of these slaves. They climb up very quickly. You can see Enris's body lying in the dirty dirt of the tunnel, and you put them in a. You block them from two sides. So there's Mare and Drax from the side of the tea house basement, and then Ko just jumps on one of these monks and keeps fighting them from the other end of the tunnel. Where also, and let's not forget our kind Aishlin jumps following him. The tunnels are very narrow. You can't really fight shoulder to shoulder, so it's one against, well, in this case these two halflings fit side by side, so against these two halflings or the monks on the other side, but they kind of realize they are in this flanked position and they are ready to fight their way out of it. So that's where we pick up, and let's use the same initiatives, right? Just for the sake of simplicity. And
so Mayra begins.
And
the carnage.
Mara.
Yeah.
Well, now you've jinxed us.
Who is actually Mara is 60 feet behind.
Right, and I still have Freedom of the Winds on me, which gives me a flying speed of 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move back into position. The tunnels are wide enough that we can go two abreast, right?
No. That's the point. I'm sorry. I'm going to make you a bit bigger.
Okay.
No, just so that you can be seen. Actually, we're simulating the tunnel in this side section of the map. Yeah, you can go behind. You can. I mean, you guys can exchange places, but it all. Okay. It all happens when Rex can react to you, okay?
Okay. Coming through!
I think Rax would be very surprised that she's even still there. He had no idea. Oh, right!
Yeah, exactly.
Try to make room for her.
Okay, so...
Thank God you didn't leave. I thought I was on my own.
You're never alone.
Yeah!
When's Rex initiative order?
After the monks.
After the monks. So you have to wait before they. I mean, you arrive. This is not actually about waiting. You just arrive, and then the monks start attacking. You can do something before they move on to Rex and Co and all that. But obviously, Rex will not be swift enough to exchange places with you.
Okay. All right, so I'm not in melee range, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you're not. I mean, you're 5. There's the next halfling is 10 feet away, and in between.
I can throw my trident, but I'd rather not do that. So if I can hold my action, I'll just hold my action until.
Yeah, you can, or you can throw your trident. I mean, we're not counting for friendly fire.
I'll just wait.
All right. So I'm sorry, just for the sake of rules, I'm gonna move you behind Rex, and then you're holding your action, and then it's the monks, right?
And they have mirror image. Let's not forget.
I have written it up. So these half black dragon little halfling monks have cast mirror image on themselves, which is probably strange from a monk. But still, they did. And
silly monks. Tricks are for kids.
And what they'll do next is try to jump on Rex. Okay. They don't come up to your breasts, right? They are like tummy level, and they both try to. One of them tries to grab your feet, and the other one tries to grab your arm. And they do this interlocking move, where they try to.
Can I interject really quickly, just because I think it may have some bearing. So I have Aura of Liberation that's in a 10 feet radius.
Oh.
So myself and creatures of choice, which in this case will be Rax,
Yeah.
can't be grappled or restrained.
All right. All right. This means, how is this worded? Does it fail automatically? Do they expend their action?
No. Well, it just says while you are conscious, you and creatures of choice in 10 feet can't be grappled or restrained.
All right. I rule that they try, but they're automatically. I mean, they don't lose automatically. Rex succeeds automatically. All right.
Oh, look how slippery I am.
So what happens is you see this little vicious creature with all the wings and the fangs and everything, like evil monkey, but it's a little half dragon. It jumps on your feet, on your left foot, and tries to really block it and hold it and lock it so he can break your leg. The other one jumps on your arm. Actually, you start holding Celeste in one arm because he just grapples one of your arms, and he also interlocks it and tries to break it against his own, side or something. But then the whole thing just miraculously, you can just slip your hand through, out of this hold, and you can feel they are not weak at all. I mean, they are really. Let me check again, but they should be, and they are, your level of strength. Like they are really tough guys. They are trying to break your limbs, but you slip out of that. They look at each other for just glimpse at each other for a short moment. That was one of their attacks, trying to grapple you. And then they realize this is not going to work, so and this is all probably magic, so they feel that this is impossible to achieve, whatever they do. So what they try next is try to hit you really, really hard. So
Sorry, Rax, I guess I'll let her.
That's the spell.
You know what?
Just for clarification, so when it does come around, so that I know, they're out of range. They're too close for me to be effective with Celeste at this point. Now we're brawling, right?
Well, they are, rules-wise, they are 5 feet from you. So
okay, yeah, we're fisticuffs. I love it. I love it.
You can point blank shoot them.
He's a brawler at heart, so this is good. He's gonna start biting ears and
wings, wingtips.
and wings.
What I'm trying, what they'll try to do is one of them. I'm just checking. They have 2 unarmed. So this is one of their unarmed strikes. So one more unarmed strikes, plus burn a key point and flurry of blows. That's 3, and martial arts. That's 4 still. So they attack 4 times each of them. One of them tries to you can see that they try to place a very targeted hit at your abdomen or your inner thigh so that they can block the flow of blood in your body and hopefully
Let's go, boys.
stun you. But they unleash a flurry of blows, which goes a little bit like this. One of them, let me check their bonus. What?
Did you go back to tunnel fighting?
I have this. Can I tell y'all a story
Please.
very briefly? Can I just share this with you because I'm not gonna be able to get this out of my head.
Sure, please.
When I was a kid, my first day of elementary school in a new school, it was 5th grade, and it was a new school that I just moved to, and I thought I was so tough, and I was trying to establish myself as I'm trying to catch up on 5 years that I wasn't at this school, and I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea, but we were all at lunch, and I told kids, they were talking about wrestling and stuff, and I said, "Oh yeah, I can take a punch in my stomach, like you can hit me as hard as you want, I don't feel a thing." And so this kid is like, "Can I do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, come on, let's go." And he wound up and hit me so hard, and I passed gas loud as can be right there in front of everybody. So I've got it, I've got a picture out of Rax trying to be all tough, and then like, brrr, and he's like, oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, you probably quickly became the most popular kid in school, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh my god. Did you ever
Heroism of this moment.
Did you ever make friends in that school?
And remember, I'm standing behind Rex.
I did. I made some pretty good friends. That was a bad day. That's not a good day.
That's a funny one. Now let's see if this is a funny one too, or not. Their modifier is +10, yes.
Oh, guys.
Oopsie daisy. All right, so the worst is 21, AC 21.
Yeah, of all the questions that you could possibly... Yes, Rax has a 19.
19. So, all right, I tell you what, these are small creatures. One of them, like, I don't know if you're familiar with all these fighting techniques, but one of them just double round kick, like pow pow on your knee, which goes and it hurts really bad. And then with the same, I mean, they're super fast, and then with the same swing, they go. The same guy goes double up your side. I'm sorry, I'm not really familiar with all these names in English. And boom, boom, two strikes with its fist, with its clenched fist into your side. Your ribs, your lower ribs are like really start to hurt, and it's gonna be bluish and purplish for sure if you survive this encounter. But one of them was a 20, so it clean breaks your lower rib with one hit. Okay, so that's
nice.
A natural critical.
Nice, come on, let's do it.
That's the warm up.
And the first one might be a stunning one.
And yeah, I'm getting there. I'm not the first one. It can place any of them. But this 20, let's say this 20 was very cinematic. So the rib breaks. You can feel the pain just filling your nerve system up to your top of your head, and then you can roll a Constitution save against DC. Whatever, just roll a Constitution save.
My favorite saving throw ever.
And remember that you're an aura of protection, so you get a plus 3.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever had this, but you see these tingling lights because of the pain. I also tell you a story here. I hope our kind viewers don't mind us sharing stories. I was doing Kung Fu for a long time, and I had a girlfriend, and he had a Street Fighter brother, and he said, hey, let's do sparring. And I went, all right, let's do sparring. So we went to a club, we sparred. He broke my finger, just to keep the story short.
No.
So I go to the hospital, and who is the surgeon on board? This is one of my Kung Fu masters, like sub-master. And he's like, what did you do? And I was like, I was fighting. And he's like, all right, just sit down here. I will pull this out, pull the finger out. So he put this bandage or something on it and started pulling, and said, do you want to sit? And I said, no, I don't want to sit. I'm cool. I was like, yeah, I'm cool. I can take this. I never felt this way before. It was so painful. I started seeing these lights and I almost fainted from pain. So I sat down and he pulled my finger and straightened my finger out. And I was like, I didn't fart, but it was, oh my God, it was so painful. So this is what you're feeling now. Super pain in your lower ribs. You still start seeing these lights, and it starts to go dark, actually. What's your save?
Oh, yeah, 20.
20, that's enough. So you come over it and you're like, deep breath.
Oh, you little
bastard. But the damage is awfully lot. Hold on one sec. It's all right. And then the other thing that you feel is that with each of its strikes, you feel this burning sensation, which is not burn. I mean, you don't see smoke and burning or anything,
right?
But for some reason, I mean, it's poison damage, but I consider it as a burning sensation. So you feel this sort of burning sensation with each of its touches, you know, and he strikes and hits and all that.
Is this a dragon type creature?
I'm sorry, but rules-wise, no. I wish it was, but it's humanoid.
That's okay. It turns out it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't have to
going-
be. Yeah.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Yes.
If there's poison damage, I
Yes.
want to use my reaction to reduce it.
Yes, definitely. That's what you can
By-
do because you're so used to this.
I love it. I love poison. I drink it every morning.
All right.
Princess Bride.
Exactly, because it says was the endurance. Yeah, you can element of power. You can use your reaction to reduce poison damage. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, let me roll.
You have
this
a
up here.
resilience against this. We have these cool subclasses. I'm just telling everyone.
Very cool subclass, by the way. I'm going to reduce it by 23 points of damage.
You can use your reaction reducing. Yeah, but this is D6, so yeah. So one of them you will receive reduce completely. And let me do this nasty part where I roll 3d6. That's the poison
believe I
damage for
told you all that
4 of
story.
them, and
Now we're
4d8.
close.
And let me just add a lot to this. They are super powerful. I mean, they are buffed up little monkeys. Okay, so that's 20 plus. This is gonna hurt, I'm sorry to say.
Let's do it.
Oh my god! This
If
is
I die,
way above average. So the first guy breaks your rib, almost breaks your knee, and you take 54 points of damage.
fantastic. I love it.
First guy.
This is the first guy. I'm sorry, and I forgot to roll the double damage for the critical. I'm sorry, I need to add one more d8. Bing boom. That's a 1. For some reason, the animation shows it between 7 and 8. I don't know if you guys see it, but it's a 1. So add one more.
With the 54 reducing the 23 points of damage?
No. I didn't add the d6.
That was a different
I
thing.
didn't add the d6 for one of them. Okay, so these are d8 plus d6 plus 5s. One of them didn't have the d6 for the poison, and they are powerful, strength 18. I mean, your level, and they will beat the shit out of you. You know, if you don't do something about it very quickly, because this was the first one, and the second one, and I'm gonna start calculating all the key points, because one for flurry of blows, one for initiative, one for stunning strike. So all each of them has already used 3 in this round. This guy hopefully rolls worse. The other one jumps at you. No. One of them is 15, so
That's a miss.
that's a miss. The rest hits 21, right? That's your AC.
19.
19. Oh, even that. Yeah. So that's 3 hits. So he goes. Let's say he kind of jumps into the air and starts hitting your abdomen like Wing Chun, chain strike mode. And pop, 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 and 3 of those hit. That's 3d6, 3d8 plus 15.
Come on, let's do it.
That's 38, mate. Your chest, like the middle here, where you have the bone only, no muscles.
Yeah.
He goes for that. He knows where to strike and where it hurts. So he goes on there, and it kind of breaks your.
My sternum.
Whatever, sternum. And you're like, and then also roll for a Constitution save there, because he also burns a key to stunning strike you.
Yeah, I like it. Come on.
These Astrolac kids are really nasty.
Don't forget to add your +3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your roll?
An 8.
Oh! All right. Okay. So.
I want to use my inspiration.
Yes, use your inspiration, brother. Don't fall here.
Is that all you got?
Go for it. Yes.
21.
So for a moment, all the voices starts to echo. You're like, "Whoa," and then you just come to your senses and I can't die here. And then you're there. You're back.
He's feeling a kinship with Ko. He's pretty sure he can see his ancestors at this point.
Yeah. Oh, Ko is
John,
so
I know we lost you and you came back. I just mentioned, John, I don't know if you heard that. I said Rax is feeling a little like Ko. He feels like he's hearing his ancestors at this point. I can do what Ko does.
These are Sunterosian nobles from clan Astrilax.
Oh,
And you heard about the
healthiest nobles I've ever seen.
The three brothers, sons of Lady what's her name? Lady Centrix the Coil Astrilax, one of the ancient houses, masters of the monks of the Ebon Serpent. These are.
So we're talking black dragons, right?
Black
aren't
belt
dragons.
black dragons, all right?
But they're associated with black dragons.
Yeah, black belt black dragon monks who are
Got it.
halflings by origin, and they are really tough. The third one in the back, and we're moving slowly, but I'm going to speed this up. The third one.
Have you already given me damage? All I have is the original 54 damage.
38.
38.
Oh, they do an additional 38.
Yes, the second guy.
I got you.
And they have mirror image. Don't forget that. And
Right.
the one in the back. The one in the back will go absolutely simple breath weapon on you.
Nice.
From the back, little halfling, half black dragon. That's a 15-foot line of acid, like vomits his acid on you. That's 5d8. You can roll dexterity saving throw DC 14 to half. I hope you guys gonna be the same nasty as they are.
Same
I was just
level
gonna
of nasty.
headbutt him, so I don't know.
Oh my god! Please roll a save high enough. What was your save?
I haven't rolled it yet. I'm too much enjoying myself over here. Dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
DC 14.
Oh man, let's do it. Let's see what my pluses are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I boots, cats, and boots? Okay, no.
And plus
Drum
3
roll.
for the dwarf.
Roar. You don't have evasion and all of that.
Who needs it?
Who needs it? Well, you would need it because it burns your shoulder so bad that your red dragon vest goes and it's like and it hurts a
Oh,
lot.
now they've made Rax mad.
Right.
That's 15 hit points of damage from acid. All right. Well, on the others, in the blue corner, on the other side of the match, these 4 badly wounded, actually, monks, they all were like beaten up. What happened to them? They crashed into each other with the wave, from the wave, right? So that's what happened to them. So they look really beaten, and they look at their masters and they know, okay, they're gonna handle it. And they turn on Ko because Ko is like a tortoise lawnmower, like just going through them. So they immediately turn. They don't really want to die because they practice this monk art of the Ebon Serpent so long, and they also devoted their souls to the Ebon Serpent, which allows them to shoot their magic. Yes, Joe?
One quick question.
Mhm.
I took more than half of my hit points in a single round of combat.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? I thought there was a thing.
It was a
about taking
thing.
that
It
much
was a
damage
thing.
at
Then
once.
50 hit points was a thing called massive
Okay.
damage, but I
Sure.
want you to live, so.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem.
However it seems, I'm on your side. I'm just giving you a challenge
okay.
here. So all these 4 turn on Ko, and because they have devoted their souls to the Ebon Serpent, they got certain gifts from them, which means they can shoot Eldritch Blasts because they are warlocks of the Ebon Serpent, obviously. From this moment on, you realize, and they go pew 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 pew. They all shoot at you just to make my life simpler as well, and also keep themselves
+6.
occupied. They shoot 1, right? Because they are
shoot 1.
so
Yeah,
low
plus-
level. +6.
+6.
I'm giving you +6 4 times on the D20. Your AC, please. I can't roll low. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's the worst. The worst is AC 20, 21, 24, 25.
20 is my AC. Bring it.
20. So that's okay. That's raining average blasts now. And
+2.
that's +2, so it's 8. So it's 37 points of damage from these sickening purple light force, beams. They hit you're most angry about the one that hits your shell and puts like a hole in it. But second thought, you can hang something there from now on.
Yeah. Like one of their toes.
Who's next? Who's next?
Point of order.
is-
Are any of them within 5 feet of me?
Oh yes.
I'd like to use my reaction. I have Mage Slayer, and I'd like to smack one.
Nice.
Mage Slayer.
What does Mage Slayer
go.
do?
It lets me use a reaction if someone casts a spell within 5 feet of me. I can hit them.
Okay.
Nice. You can kill them.
Hit him hard.
Mage Slayer.
Oh, 15 to hit.
Poke him in the eye.
15 is a hit.
Yes.
He tries to avoid it, whoop, but then it runs into your sword.
One hit. And 14 damage.
That's a lot for these little nasties. 14. I'm gonna zoom in on this one. Oh, well, I'm on the screen. Yeah. 14, that's 39. He's got a few more hit points left, so you can see the health bar I placed under it. I'm gonna zoom in for kind viewers who want to follow the action here even more. Poor Aishlin is out of the view, but still, we know he's here. What do you do then? Next.
Next is Lars.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
That was just my reaction.
That was a reaction. Is it?
It's Lars, then I think. Let me just check.
Whose turn is it after the monks?
Lars, Rexco,
Oh.
and then
Okay, Lars.
Lars is super frustrated.
Okay, you're upside. You're upstairs, right? Up on the in the dock.
Looking into the barrel.
Into the barrel, looking down the barrel of a gun. You can hear most of this happening, and especially from a distance, where you can't see, you can hear Rex getting hammered, and his cries of pain is something
Oddly shrill, like weirdly high pitched.
and you are not used to hearing this sound, you know.
I haven't heard it too often.
What do you do?
So, well, I ask, is everyone okay down there?
You get no response. It's like that's what
I
you
think-
do.
So, I think Lars would fly up and
Go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. John?
I think John froze.
Oh,
Did I freeze?
Yeah, can
just a little.
So what were you saying?
Oh, and he's gone. Oh my God, what's happening here?
No.
The demons of technology.
No, Ko would be clicking a bunch because he's having too much fun. I don't think he's
Are you?
help practice. Yeah, Ko's a fighter. Like, rough some stuff up. Let's take some hit points. Yeah.
All right. So Tommy, how will
So
you squeeze
Lars-
yourself in there? What do
I
you do?
wouldn't. So Lars wouldn't. So Lars flies up and makes sure that every,
Slaves. Okay.
every slave, every person is on the ship as fast as possible.
They are rushed.
Hurry, where?
Yeah, they rush to the ship and they climb up. They hear these voices. The children are crying. Their mothers are holding them tight, who are held tight by their husbands and partners and all that, and they all climb actually up the ship and into some safe zone within the ship, so they are not exposed.
Lars would direct them to a safe zone and try to calm them, you know, that everything is going to be okay because now you're in the care.
All right, it's time to invent some sort of a ranged dragon weapon. That's my advice.
That goes around corners.
Yeah, that goes around corners.
Yeah.
I want a combo move where he can shoot my shield and I connect it to my sword and just pass it on through.
Great idea.
We'll talk about that later. Whose turn is that? Whose turn is it now?
Or I have a good one. We'll get a big mirror, and then my lightning breath can bounce off.
Oh, that's nice.
Direct it. I love it. I love it.
Oh my god.
Or actually, we could put it on Cole's back even.
Oh, you can roll. You can roll out a mirror ball and then shoot it on the right angle.
Perfect.
So, who's next, Tony?
Next is Rex and Mayor.
Right.
Do something about this, mate. Do something about this.
So these guys are right here, right up on me, right?
Yeah, two of them in front of you.
Great. They are clearly better hand-to-hand combatants than I am.
Oh yes.
So I can't really use Celeste. I don't want to waste action.
You can use Celeste. It's just that they
I can use Celeste this close?
Yes, you can.
Let's be more effective than that.
Okay.
But they have mirror images on themselves.
They have mirror image, right? Because that's a problem. Well, I don't want to waste an action switching to my force axe. But what I do want to do is look at one of them, spit one of my teeth that I just lost in his face, and summon an elemental.
Oh, yes.
Right at our feet.
Okay. Tunnel fighting space problems.
Summon the elemental right in the middle of them.
Yeah, we're going to summon
out of the ground.
We're going to summon a water elemental to fill the tunnel, because Mayra and I can breathe underwater.
Oh, I love this. Let's try to make this cinematic. Let me check elemental. How do you summon it?
I think he just takes. I think he takes a little glass vial full of what looks like raging waters, like an angry little tempest storm, and just smashes it on the chest of one of the guys. He spits on one of them, smashes it on the chest of one of the other combatants to release the elemental.
Okay, and this is a spell you cast, right?
This is a spell, yeah.
Don't forget concentrations all the way. And you control this, and it can do stuff. You know, it can change into Velm, you know, into this twirling water form, whatever. All right, so the elemental is a large creature. I'm not going to be able to draw this normally, and I don't have a token, but let's not waste time with it. We'll draw something here. So it's the easiest. Do you have the stat block up in front of you?
I do.
Please.
I do not. I did.
Yeah.
I did. Hold on. Do I? I did. Let me pull it back up.
Pull it back up and tell me what it does. It is, well,
Got it.
I'm just telling you space-wise.
Yeah.
And you could help me by. This is probably. Can I grab this circle?
It says it hates monks.
This is about the size. This is too big.
It has a space of 10.
Why can't I? Oh,
and specifically at our feet, so that, I mean, I want it to create a difficulty breathing situation in the space that we're in.
But it needs to change. So I mean, in its action is that it in its space.
It can fit hostile creatures into its space, but it can fit, I guess, anybody.
Of course. Each target grapple. Oof, these are grappler monks, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay, you put it on yourself, right? I mean.
Yeah, I like right in the combat.
So this is this setup good? Can you check? So it's the two monks and yourself, and you have It doesn't. Okay, so sorry.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Let me redo this because this is a narrow space. I need to delete this, and I'm sorry to be such a rules lawyer, but it's in your favor. So what happens is that I'm going to choose this. So this is a 5 foot. This is a 10 foot. Then this is a narrow tunnel. So this is a 15 and this is a 20. So the space itself fits like this. And this is the most optimal. I guess you don't want to put Mary in there. You want to cover more of your enemies. So this is how they are covered. Obviously, these two little monks are smaller. So they are small size. They fit into the 5 foot area. And this is the area a large creature covers. 4 times 5 foot squares. Tiles or whatever. So you get all the 3 masters of the Ebon Serpent and one of the monks of the Ebon Serpent. Let's go number crunching. How does this work? Each creature in the elemental space was like a DC 15 strength saving throw. Let's do the 7 strength saves, okay? You're so silent, I thought I'm cut off.
No, we're listening intently.
We're listening. We're excited.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 saves.
Do stuff.
I do 2 saves for the monks in front of you. Wherever the dice falls, there's going to be a left and the right one. Okay. 15 strengths. They have. Do they have a strength saving throw? Oh, Tommy, you will have to help me here. They have a strength saving throw 9. This is what their specialty is. Don't worry, they can fail it. That's a 14. That's a fail. One of them fails, one of them doesn't. So the right one fails. The other one does not. Please bear these in mind because I have to roll more and more and more. The third one fails the master. And then there's this little monk who
+7
who succeeds. So 2 of the masters failed.
Yay.
Actually.
We want the little monk to make it. Maybe not.
Maybe not that much.
For interrogation purposes, yeah, of course.
Right.
Whoever fails takes 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. Please deal the 2d8 plus 4.
Oh, happy to. Yeah, thank you.
I did this nice blender of monk and water elemental blending all together.
Unable to breathe. Unless it can breathe water.
Ugh. Not great. 8.
8, and you can roll 2 different ones. I allow you.
We're doing it again. That's right. You said +4 or +3?
4.
+4. Got it. 10 for Skipper. Look at that. 14. Come on.
All right. So one of them is. I need to zoom in. One of them is 8, right? Well, he's been unharmed before. That's 8. The other is 14. He's been harmed. That 32 hit points of damage already. You can see the health bars. Well, they can take it, but this is not the one. I'm sorry. How much was it?
The last one was 14.
14. That's actually the same number. 32. Okay. So yeah, they can take it. Then these 2 are grappled. The one in the back, I'm gonna make him smaller, just to fit his companions. And these 2 are grappled. When it's their turn, they can try to escape. Is this the only action this elemental can do? Right? This is the only action it can do.
I believe so. Yeah. I mean, it gets a slam or a multi-attack.
Yeah, this is the action. So this is what.
But this is the action. Yeah.
Right.
Trying to grapple and restrain them because he's trying to drown them.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how quick they can escape because they are really good at escaping grapples, I must tell you. But still, you dealt damage to them. Whose turn is it now?
Well,
So I was holding my action
Oh yes.
until.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry.
You can
She
move.
was holding her action because we talked about.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh,
he's
we
gone.
lost him.
You just get out of the way for you can take that.
So Right. She was holding her action in front of me. Can I use the rest of my movement, which I haven't used?
Please move a bit
behind Mayra?
Yeah, if you move very close to your mic, I realize you kind of go out, your voice goes out, so if probably some filter or automatic something. So if you go a bit back, then we can hear you better.
Okay, great. How about that?
This is great. So
okay,
go ahead again.
So for the rest of my movement,
yes,
can I get behind Mayra because she was delaying her action to do something?
This
so
is
I
what
want to slip behind her.
This is what you guys are going to do. Please.
Cool.
Either change. I will change. Okay, what are tokens here? Mayra enters the ring.
Alrighty. So I've got two.
Oh, and don't forget to smite.
How many mirror images are left in front of me?
Or how many I've written them there so we can all see. The right one has 2 images. The other one has all images, which I guess is 3. So, yeah. Okay. The left one, less wounded, has 2 images only.
Alrighty. So I was trying to find something that was going to give me advantage on my attacks. I thought I had a spell that gave me advantage, but I'm not finding it.
Can you help with the mirror image?
I'm helping. 2 duplicates 8 or higher.
Are you sure?
I'm reading it. With 2 duplicates, you must roll an 8 or higher. Let me ask
the question. Since these are illusions, right? Mirror images are illusion. Mayra saw them flicker into being or whatever, come in. They rely on sight. If I close my eyes and roll with disadvantage per the rules for like blind fighting, essentially, but I then I won't have to waste my 2 attacks trying to take out the that's why I was trying to find my
okay, I have to tell you something, April. I've been playing this game for 35 years now, and nobody ever came up with this solution for mirror image. You have all my respect for this. Let me read the rules, and
it says it's unaffected by a spell if it can't see.
Yeah, this is what it says.
Yeah, that's what it says.
There you go.
Well, I don't know if this is a good idea because if I can't see, I don't have anything to actually counter blind fight. You know, I don't have like blind fighting or anything that. Apparently, I don't have any. I thought I had a bonus spell or a bonus action spell that would let me give myself like advantage against things for a round, but I can't find it. So
it's lost in your ridicule or like side pocket.
Right. So Mayra is going to switch places.
Oh, that's so heroic.
Right. Trident shield ready. And I am going to channel the power of a god of nature in the aspect of Kylie, the goddess of the seas. And there is on top of the elemental and the swirling sound that comes through a roar of the tides as they rise. And I'm going to channel divinity as a bonus action for Fury of the Tides. So for 1 minute, once per turn on a melee weapon hit, I can choose to push targets around. So, and then we're going to, as Mayra rushes into and closes her eyes she says, Kylie, guide my hand. And it's going to be either really awesome.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Positive vibes. Really it's going to be awesome.
Tell those guys it's going to be really awesome.
So I get a plus 10.
This is the power of water in the tunnel. You flush these out. An elemental, and then goes these tides. And
first attack.
You're rolling for attack?
Yeah, because I'm attacking.
All right, I saw 20. It just went away.
Yeah, but it's disadvantage. So 13.
Yeah, but it's disadvantage. Unfortunately, I did not get that.
Yeah.
But I did hit AC 23.
That's a hit.
Okay. Oh, I should have. Yeah, I picked the wrong. I picked advantage instead of disadvantage, but same.
All right, we know what we're talking about.
Okay, so that's the first one. Attacking the first one, and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pump a 4th level divine to a max of 5d8. I can't do that. I think a max of 3d8, right? Plus 1d8, because it's a maximum of 5d8. So what's my max that I can pump?
But you have 1d8 with advanced. That's for sure. It starts with 2d8 at the first level spell, right? 2d8
for a first level plus 1d8 for each one to a maximum of 5. So if I do 2d8, I always have to recalculate this. Second level spell gets me 3d8.
Yeah.
The 4th level. Okay, you can go to 4th. Okay. So we're gonna.
But the extra, the advanced smite or whatever it's called.
Improved smite.
Smite, yeah, that adds 1+ above this, right? So.
Right. So 2,
it's
gonna be
3, 4. You can do 5d. You can do 6d8 with the improvement.
Yes. Yeah.
Plus your weapon damage, plus the push, plus your strength modifier, plus your magic bonus.
Right, and the trident does 1d8 of lightning. So.
And that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be awesome. and also with closed eyes, right?
Yeah. So this is my first attack. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the smite, improved smite,
improve 8,
lightning,
one more 78 for with the lightning.
Right, isn't that what I've got on there? Yeah.
And then your weapons damage.
And then it's going to add +4. Yeah, my weapon doesn't actually have any bonuses to it to attack or damage, so it's just my strength.
but it's a D6 weapon, right? Or a D8 weapon?
Yeah, it's a D6, correct. So I've got the D6. It's in there.
And your
yeah.
Do
we have it all?
And your strengths, yeah.
And my strength.
78 plus D6 plus 4, I guess it's your strengths.
Right.
Go ahead.
47.
47. Oh my god.
Is there a nonsense modifier that can be added to?
and then because I have Fury of the Tides active, I'm gonna push that whoever I just hit 10 feet from me. If they're pushed into an obstacle or another creature, they take bludgeoning damage. So
D6,
I'm gonna bludgeoning damage equal to my charisma modifier, so +3.
+3. So so I tell you what's happening. You're in this swirling water elemental, like basically water that moves on its own around you, and then you, within this absolutely native environment for yourself, you summon the power of the tides and thrust your spear or trident, and there is this holy glow that you channel all of your holy might into this thrust, and this is just the first one, and it goes deep into the chest of this little black half dragon monk, and then it just as the spear lands and cuts through with this holy glow and radiant damage, it just there's this blast of water adding to it, and it just flies back above the head of its brother, smacks into one of its pupils, and deals takes another 3 points of damage, and I guess it's prone, right? So I will add the 3 point of damage here, and it lands like in between the two, but they push each other around, so I mean it's a very tight space. But he goes like up into the roof of the tunnel, takes damage there, and falls down at the feet of its pupil, who is turned against Cohen and just looks back and says, "Master!" And then your second thrust comes for your second attack.
Alrighty, so we're gonna clear that out so I can make my attack, and it's gonna be with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Kylie, guide my hand again, because you did real good the first time. 18.
18, let me check. I think this is a hit. Let me check. Yes! It tries to push it away, but you're quicker, and you're like into his shoulder now. Into the other one's shoulder. This is his brother.
Okay, so we're gonna go D6 for the weapon damage.
Are you
D8.
gonna pump the fourth
Yes.
level spell? Yeah, it's 7 D8s, D6 plus 4.
Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus the D6. Add 4.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get all that right?
I'm doing this all blind. I mean, this is very cinematic.
39.
Does she get advantage because they're grappled? I missed that part.
Disadvantage because she closed her eyes.
Closed her eyes. Got it. Sorry to interrupt.
Actually,
If she had advantage than disadvantage, then that would have canceled out, so it would have been a hit.
exactly.
So I should have gotten that natural. No.
Well, we never know, but yeah. So keep
You're
that,
right. We'll never know.
keep that in mind. Where is the
don't
HP
need it.
tracker?
We don't need it.
Why can't I?
Oh, because the grapple you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh.
A very strange thing just happened. Oh, because I'm not checking where the DM should check. That's my problem. Looking at wrong windows. I'm sorry. What was the damage? 30?
39.
39. That's. I'm sorry. I count better in Hungarian in my head. This again glows up in the water. It just goes deep into its shoulder. The bright light. Well, you don't see the bright light because your eyes are closed, but you can feel the holy energy going out in through your trident. And this one also flies out. Like all of your hits deal this thrust. Are they swung around?
No, the channel divinity is only once per turn.
Once per turn.
On a weapon.
Okay, so they cry out in this little high-pitched voice, similar to those of Rex's, and they are also burpling. What do you say? What do you call this in English? Like underwater. Like, whose turn is it?
I was gonna say, April, if for your movement, if you want to duck behind Rax now so that he can be the pillow shield again, I'm okay with that.
I don't think
duck behind.
That's a good idea. Are you not really badly beaten?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm all right. I got 77 hit points left.
I think Mayra's 5 feet tall. And so I think Mayra's gonna stay where she is and try to be the shield here a little bit, and then that way Rex can shoot over her head or
and recuperate.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Cole's up.
Cole, the mower.
Just you see that he's getting more and more excited, and let's keep on killing monks. So we'll start and see how far we get.
Have we actually killed any of them yet?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, last week I got a couple, and then we're whittling the rest down. Just steps up to the bite, and I'll use my inspiration on that one.
I didn't see what was happening. I'm sorry.
It was a natural one. So I'll use
your inspiration, of course. Don't ruin the show here.
No, we're.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Can I give my inspiration to Cole?
No, this is an unavoidable, destined one.
Yeah. That's one.
Thankfully, you have 17 left.
But I was gonna say, yeah, he's got 20 attacks left, so he's
Yeah.
Let's not roll ones from now on.
I was cleaning the cobwebs. I wasn't attacking. Ooh, 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
You feel something not going right?
Yeah.
Even the second hit is like, you hit,
I'm
but
just
it's
caught off guard by the blender, like a little further down. That's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
9, 13 hit, 13 damage.
30. Wait, hold on. I'm recording this. One second. That's not the one. This is the one. 13.
Goes down.
That goes down.
Yes.
Bing,
I
bing.
like to hear that. All right, one
Step
more.
forward, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you for moving it. And then
Third attack. That's a hit.
19 to hit. Gotta stop looking. And we got 6. Not 10 points of damage there.
Okay. Still standing. Severely wounded or like medium wounded. Oh, you can see the health bar.
And we got enough. I'm gonna go ahead and use my last action surge then.
Yeah, do that.
We need to polish these guys off.
please.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the starting out with that one. 16 to hit.
Yes, it's a hit.
Beautiful. 11, 15 damage. 1. Natural 20. Like it.
Okay. Well, this has 7 hit points left, so I guess your natural 20 just kills it.
Excellent. Well, I'll go that, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll because I would like to do the my crystal blade can heal off of.
Oh yeah. Do the roll.
So.
Okay, that's nice.
7. I'll heal 7 points up. And then that was 2. So last roll. 23 to hit.
That's a hit. Clean hit. You smack it in the face with the crystal sword.
9 and 13 points of damage there.
Mm-hmm. 13. This one almost collapses, so this is on the verge of death. So what happened is that you see this. Actually, water fills the end of the tunnel, but it doesn't flow out, or it just stays like behind, as if it was behind the glass or something. Fills the entire space, and you can see these shapes in there. And you have 3 guys in front of you before the water starts, and this blurry shape in there next, and you clean cut down 2 of these, and the third almost dies. I think who's next in the
sea elf guy.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to come up with here is that actually, he can't really reach this one, so he tries to ask you to, because you still have movement just by rule, so he tries to switch places, and he's like with shoulder coming in and like, let me kill this one, and try
Taps you on the shoulder. Could you move right there?
Like pulls you back a bit and give me space to finish this off.
I hunker down where he can run over my shell and just.
Oh!
Love it.
Right. So he runs up your shell. You move back. He jumps down and strikes. And what's
+5?
Oh, +5. That's pretty plain. I need more information here. So what he does is, well, he's really good on mounts.
Riding trident and 200 trident swing.
He holds this is a jousting huge trident, right? Actually it has 10-foot reach, so he doesn't have to move. I'm sorry, I'll do this all back. He has 10-foot reach, so he from behind you just go down a bit, and from behind you he two-handed strikes this. He strikes once, right?
Mm-hmm.
He tries to strike this monk down, so anything above 9 hits, and it's a 9. So it's a hit, and he deals 2d6. Oof, max damage. 2d6 plus... Bim, 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 bim. 3. 3. That's 15. That's way enough. So this guy had 4 hit points left. So so you hunker down, and he steps on your shell and thrusts this two-handed reach trident into the chest and face. Like some of the parts of the trident land in its face, some of it's in its chest, and max damage, pulls it back. The guy collapses. Boom.
Beautiful.
Nicely done.
That's some nice teamwork.
Yeah. So who starts the turn?
Mayra starts.
Oh, because she was holding, a charge. All right.
Alrighty, so
That's cool.
Finish them off. They are really powerful. You could see. I mean, you saw Rex changing places with you. You know, all that and stuff. But the water elemental's water just washed out. Washed the blood all over him, and he is badly beaten. You can see him. Really.
Okay, so since they're
do this all afternoon.
so to make sure I understand, I can just straight roll my attack, right? Because I would roll disadvantage because my eyes are closed, but there's advantage because they're restrained or grappled because of the elemental, right?
Not all of them. The one in front of you is not restrained.
Okay. And he's got mirror image on him too?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not zoomed in, so I can't. All images. Okay, so all images are still there. Okay, let's
The two ones above are restrained. So there was one in the middle who was not restrained, but you threw the one over. So the two ones in the back are still held by the elemental, which just moves its grapple along with it flying around, I guess, sort of. But this one is free still. And
okay, so I'm rolling with disadvantage then.
actually head out of the water so it can breathe still and grasping for air.
Okay. All right. So here's the first attack on it, which is going to be. There it is. There it is. We knew it was going to run out at some point.
That's what? What's the AC?
13.
13. That's a miss. So you thrust. He moves to the side.
Yeah, you little brat. And then we're going to do disadvantage plus 10. Second attack. It's a 24.
That's nice.
Okay.
Oh,
So
put all your might into it. One of these must fall now.
So 4, and then we're gonna do a D8, improve smite, and then what am I gonna? How bad is he? He's looking. Let's just do a 3rd level.
Okay, your choice. Oh. That's 6d8 with everything included, plus d6 plus 4. And this one flies as well, right?
Yeah, and then he will fly as well. So then we'll actually do 1, 2, 3 to add the 3 points for my charisma.
I like that we're playing the shell game with monks.
Oh my god, that's a lot of ones.
Yeah.
27.
27.
And then he'll fly 10 feet.
Okay, let me do the math first. 27. That's actually killing it.
Really?
Yeah. 27, 57 plus 27. That's 7 plus 7, 84. It has 81 hit points. So yeah, it goes down.
Right.
One of them from the back shouts, "Brolix!" says one of the half dragons, calling out his brother's name as it dies.
Okay.
What do you do?
Let me check. Sorry, I need to check one more thing. I'm pretty sure that Fury of the Tides, it's a bonus action to activate. But it does. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's an automatic that it hits. So I still have my bonus action left. So let me see really quickly if I want to add to that filter bonus action.
I remember the movie I wanted to cite here, the one called Zatoichi. Have you seen that one? The Blind Samurai, played by Takeshi Kitano.
I think that's gonna end. I'm not gonna do anything else. That's gonna be it.
You recommend it?
Oh, definitely Zatoichi. Please write it up.
Zatoichi?
Archive viewers should watch Zatoichi. It's about a blind samurai, and he's quite good at samuraiing, even though being blind.
I think it's the last thing I want to, because I want to squeeze him.
Squeeze.
So I think so I think she's going to move further in to keep them sandwiched.
Sandwiched. Yes, ma'am. You are there being sandwiching them. Okay.
They don't feel it's just squishing them all together.
Yeah. Well, I guess Cole actually moves up as well. I'm sorry to be moving your character.
We changed his name too much, but Eilishin is in front of me. Remember?
No, he's not. He's got a reach weapon.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
This is a huge, I don't know, 2-meter trident, right?
I like it.
Two-handed.
I'll gladly duck to let him hit then.
Okay.
That's almost 7 feet.
It's the monkeys, right? I mean monks.
Monks.
The sons of Lady Centrix, the Coil, Astrilax, Brolix is dead. His brothers are furious.
Do they say something
They
ominous?
say,
You're gonna get it.
They say, it's time for the Ebon Serpent to come for Brolix, but our times are not numbered yet. Our time is not, our moments are not numbered yet. But also the water flows into his mouth, making these sounds as he says that, and he.
Holy Mothman.
Oh, he's got too many options.
This is the ungrappled one?
This is the ungrappled one. Oh no, wait. No, this is the grappled one. It's an action to get out of the grapple, right?
Yes. Escape.
Well, he has an advantage on this because
14.
he's a grappler.
DC 14.
DC 14, what? Strength check, dexterity check?
Or I think strength or athletics, I think.
Someone should read it before I roll.
I think that's how it works.
I always forget. Well, his check should be +4. His strength is higher, so he's gonna. Tommy, please check it, and I'll roll in the meantime.
With advantage or what?
With advantage, yes, against 14. He escapes. The other one. Is this an action? That's my main concern. The other one escapes as well. So you can see these guys swiftly coming out of the watery bonds of the water elemental. We'll see soon if Tommy finds out for me if this is an action or not. But the little monk, oh, actually, he's free. So, Tommy, please look this up. So I'm gonna see the other ones. The small monk is a bit afraid of Cole. He will start hitting you. So 1 key point for the. So let me start from scratch. Okay, so multi attack makes 2 unarmed strikes, then 1 for martial arts. That's 3, and then he goes he goes Flurry of Blows, I guess. Where's Flurry of Blows? Flurry of Blows, that's another key point for 2, so that's 5 attacks against Ko. Here we go.
Action. It's an action to escape, and
wow, this is
and
action burner.
Strength or athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, so this actually, I just want to tell you all and Rags, this is a really good move because it burned its whole round. You know, it can do anything because it's a complete full action. So that's that, and I'm going to roll these 5 attacks with +8 actually against Ko from the monk.
Pretty good.
Well trained. Oof. All right. What's your AC? Where's
20.
this? 20. Yeah. So this one is 16. That's okay. So 1 miss. Its damage is lower, but still poisonous. You can feel through, through the water. It can keep its head out of it. It's not grappled. It's like it's working against the water elemental, not to be held, but still fighting you, and like poof, and the knee, and an elbow, and an uppercut, and all of these strikes, like flurry of blows, flying at you. It's 4 hits out of the 5. That's 8d6 plus 16 total. Do you have anything against poison?
No.
Do you have anything against monks?
All right. This is 4. This is 8. Plus, I will add the 16 in a moment. That's 48. So it's it's a lot. So it's 12 each, basically. And you can feel the poison burning your skin as it touches you, the ebon serpent's poison coming through its fist as it hits you.
And the stun.
So good.
Bing.
And you can probably shake this off. Whose turn is it? The other 2 just exit the grapple.
Tommy said, was there a stun in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A stunning fist. Please roll. I was just picturing the whole thing. Got lost in there. It's DC 14 Constitution save, or
Yeah, I think I'm good.
or gets.
26.
Oh yeah. Well, the pain just doesn't come up to your levels. I mean, your threshold is way above this.
Oh yeah.
They have finished their turns. They look
The fight's
desperate.
just warming up.
The 2 brothers are furious. They are raging and trying. I mean, you can see on their movement as they get out of the grapples of the water elemental. They are furious to strike Mara down. But we'll see if they have a chance. Who's next?
Lars takes them down to the lower hold of the ship, and some of the children starts removing manacles. The Man Estrilex manacles. You don't need that anymore.
Well, it's not easy to remove those, but you try. You're looking for a way to do so. Yeah. It's just on one arm. I'm just telling Joe. It's one arm. It's like a brand more than.
Take the arm off. It just makes it a lot easier.
That's true.
You don't need that anymore.
It's fast. It's efficient.
Do you need that arm?
We'll find a cleric.
Who's next?
Rax, I think.
Rex.
Right.
Let's start with the elemental.
Yes. Let's do that.
How is that done?
The others escaped the grapple. They rolled for it, or
They
not?
rolled and they escaped. It cannot Velm again until you roll a recharge. So let's roll a recharge first. On a 4, 5, 6 on a D6, it can do the well.
Am I rolling that, or are you?
You are.
That's a 4.
That's a recharge. So you can do this, or it can strike twice.
Oh, I like the graveling. I like the grappling.
Let's make the strength saving throws.
It was 9 and 7.
Well, let's see. Yeah, 9. Both of them succeed. 7 succeed. All of them succeed. No damage this turn. It tries to, the water elemental tries to flow around them and grapple them, hold by the throat, and squeeze the chest in and all that. But they are, as you can see, as you're watching this unfold, where you stick your head into the water so you can see better because it's just in front of you. You can see, and Mary can see, and Cole can see.
Snakes.
They are like snakes, and they are like really easily moving out of these things. Probably first time they got caught, it was more of a surprise thing than their actual. Oh, and I rolled without disadvantage because they have advantage on this. Oh, this is a saving throw. I'm sorry, that's not a skill. Right. Yeah, so they are really good at this. Now it's your turn. What do you do?
Great. He's gonna take Celeste and drop it over Mayra's shoulder.
Oh, you move.
Use it for leverage and pop and two of the guys.
All right, you move into the water. Who are you? Oh, wait, mirror image. Mind the mirror. There's one in front of you who has 3 images. The other behind is got the master's got 2 image. Is which one? I guess you're shooting the one in the back, right? Most probably.
Shoot the one. Yeah, shoot the one in the back.
More logical.
Sure.
That's
an
11. That's a 1. My brother.
11. Oh, it's a 1. It's a natural 1. Right. We didn't count that. Okay. I got it. Let's see here. All right. Next hit.
Did you use your inspiration die today?
Yeah, I already used it today. 23 on the second one.
23. So what's that? They have to roll higher than 8?
2 duplicates, 8.
To avoid. That's a 1. It doesn't avoid the shot.
Okay.
So deal damage, please.
You got it.
You see 1s everywhere. Today's session is sponsored by Natural One.
It's got to happen at some point.
Brought to you by the number 1.
Doing 19.
Ooh, 19. 68 plus 9, 77. Almost dead. I mean, this one gets this huge bolt, strikes it in the stomach, and it like goes like this, and it almost collapses. It holds against the wall of the tunnel, and then it tries to gather its last strength to do whatever it can to fight you all. Who's next?
And these are halflings, not half dragons.
Both halflings and half dragons.
Oh, they are half dragon. So the thing I shot, was it a half dragon or a halfling? It is a halfling, half dragon, right?
It's a quarter ling, and
right. So that is a dragon type.
And your mother smells the
No, it's not. No. Whenever you apply a template to a creature, its original creature type doesn't change. This is a halfling. This is a humanoid.
So dragon type creatures don't include half dragons?
No, they don't. I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay.
I know. We should rewrite the subclass. When we created it, I thought, okay, we're writing a half dragon themed, island, and this is not gonna work here. But it does not. This is not a dragon. You're good against dragon type creatures. This is a halfling who has the features.
Should the language just say dragons instead of dragon type?
No, because there is no such thing.
He's talking about like when you look at the monster, every monster has a type.
Yeah.
Right.
And these are humanoids.
These are humanoids.
Right. These are humanoids.
Bracket half.
10-4. I got you.
To your point, yeah, I'm not sure what else is a dragon type other than dragons, but
nothing dragons. But that's the rule set.
Right,
there's a creature type, and that needs to be dragon.
Got it.
All right, but this one is spewing forth some blood, like halfling blood, and it's almost dead. Who's next?
Cope.
Go!
Go.
Go!
Yeah, we're just gonna keep on wailing and making a sandwich.
Salami.
14 to hit.
That's a hit. They have an AC of 14. Let's see how many hits you need to waste on this little.
Not 9 points of damage.
9. Severely wounded. You hit its head from downwards, like an upward swing from below. You hit its what's this? Whatever. Face, chin. It's you reach the bone and there's a crack and there's blood, but it's not dead yet, but almost. Next.
Okay.
Hit. That's a hit.
Yeah. Points of damage.
How much?
17.
Oof. You cut its head off with the next move. Okay, the crystal blade just separates the head from the body. It's dead.
And
you
go ahead
step forward and you
Deep
can
breath. Yeah.
you can a deep breath into the water elemental, and you can strike this one down if you're good enough.
If you're lucky, like a halfling.
Well, I don't think 16 to hit.
I remember them having an AC of 16, but let me check this one again. This is the moment. No, we need the master. The master has an unarmored defense AC of 16, so a hit, but it's like almost not a hit, but you hit.
Excellent. 10 and 14 damage.
14. Well, it has 4 hit points left, so let's do this. Let's make this a series. You cut its head off. I mean, you do more than 10 damage into the negative, so you absolutely abuse the body of this one. And the one that is still alive turns around and says, "What's the name, Tommy? Help me."
Brolix.
The Brolix was already dead.
Brolix is already dead.
What was it from? The new Heart Show.
Yeah,
Bill and...
I'm right. No, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl, or Daryl. Larry, my brother Daryl, and my other brother Daryl.
So I think Cool Fix.
Cool Fix.
So
Fix.
he cries out, "Cool Fix!" No, or maybe not. Maybe even he says instead of this, he says, "Cool Fix! I meet you at the nest of the serpent." And he turns on Mara, and then he looks around at both of you. I mean, there's Ko and there's Mara, and then comes.
Well, I'll bonus action.
Actually,
I'll bonus action. Yeah, my second wind, and he takes in a deep breath, and he says, "For freedom, for Kylie, and for it's the 9th wave, right? It's the power, and then for the 9th wave, and then just like lets out a yell."
Yeah, okay. Heal
my
up.
second wind.
Kylie comes from behind with a natural 20.
I like that.
I'm here for it. And since he's, I mean, not that he needs it now, but I was going to say, since we're flanking this creature now,
he has advantage. Yes, definitely. But all the waves and the tides and the spirits of the water are with you, and they even might guide you through the elemental. You can see a glimpse of shifting. You glimpse a shift in the angle of his two-handed giant trident, running into the body of this halfling, half black dragon, dealing an amazing 15 points of damage with this. $47.
And then Mayra probably finishes.
Let's see how quick you can do this. April?
It's up to me. Okay.
Don't fall asleep at the
No,
heroic ending and
I lost track of the
last
initiative,
scene
you know?
of this combat.
Okay.
So the guy is his eyes are totally, you know, like you can see he's ready for death. You know, he knows he's gonna die, and he even cries out, "The ebon serpent will strike down upon my soul and consume me, and I will be granted eternal,
existence.
Whatever.
Right. Hold on to that.
I will be. Okay.
So just so I know, does it still have mirror images on it or no?
Oh shit, the mirror images. And also the 15 damage from Aishlin.
Yeah.
Oh, let me roll that one. Here goes. It goes like this. It took the 20 into the face because the mirror image didn't work. He has 2 images left.
Okay. And so I would get disadvantage for the mirror image, but because we're flanking him, I have advantage, so that cancels out. So it's just a straight roll.
True that.
So first attack to hit is going to be a AC 17.
That's a hit. It has 16.
Okay, that's an image.
And I am going to...
No, he's blind. She's blind.
Oh, you're doing it blind. Yeah.
So then it's going to be D6, D8, 68, 1, 2, 3.
That's a 3rd level spell slot you're burning there, right?
Yes. 2, 3, 4. And that should do, and roll.
Oof.
30 points. And then I still have
almost dead.
Okay, I still have my channel Divinity, so with that, I'm gonna slam it back
into Ko, into Ko's shield,
and then Ko pushes back right to throw him back to me.
You do a little ping pong with this one,
right? Okay, and so then
I tell you what, this must be cinematic. This deals 3 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's got 4 damage. So what I'm saying is that it, you know, as you strike it down, you channel your smite and your spell power and your holy power into this trident, and the glow, you know, it glows up and cuts through it with the radiant damage being like laser. And then at the end, as it on impact, there's this blast of water from your holy power, and it just flies against Ko, who just holds out the sword, and it lands on the sword and dies. What is happening here? Hold on one sec, please, everyone. You all got disconnected from me. Joe, hello. You're not back, all of you, are you? What is going on here? So, John...
We all see you.
John goes to John's place.
Okay. I like my place.
You like your place. So April goes to April's place.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner.
I was so cinematic. Where did I cut off?
Right at the
cinematic.
Right at the cinematic? Okay, cut here. So as your spear goes into this fusion cutter mode and goes, glows up with your energy, and as on impact it just shatters the inside and body and bones and everything, cuts through the body of this small halfling monk, halfling half dragon monk. On impact there's this blast of water from your, again, holy energy, and it just throws the monk at Ko, who just holds out the crystal sword, and the creature lands on the crystal sword and dies. That's what I wanted to add here. They are dead.
Yeah, they are.
All of them.
Carnage.
So I think today we are going to end our session here because we gotta cut it short now and not get into more stuff here. I would like to ask, how did it feel, and what you have, what you think about this, and the fight with Kulfix, Brolix, and I don't know the third's name, and he's.
I know it. One sec. Morgix,
Kulfix, and Brolix, and their pupil monks of the Ebon Serpent.
Yeah, good times. I like fighting monks. That's all I got to say.
I think that was I think we've been really effective. I think that was the first time I really felt like I started to see, or more so, not like we haven't done it in the past, but like more so in this fight than any other, where people were doing stuff that then supported other things. Like Mayra's a fighter. That's, as a paladin, she hits things with the pointy end and then just makes it hurt really hard. And so, you take that ability away from her in the melee because you can't divine smite if you're not in melee. And so you kind of lose stuff. But then with, Rax coming in and summoning the elemental and then doing things there, and then Ko with using what he has to sandwich, it felt like we were not only working as a team, which we've always done, but kind of doing that coordinated thing of playing off each other's abilities, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. So I kind of felt that more in this fight than like the most in this fight. So that was really cool.
Well, watch when you're facing a dragon, because Rax will go nasty on them.
So yeah, and then of course always the the new, how do I say, monster types. I mean, we went up against Physmos, but we haven't. I mean, obviously he was a completely different type of half dragon and a different skill set, and so fighting monks is fighting not only the different monster type, but also the different abilities that they have based on like the fact that these are humanoids and they're monks, and so it's a different class. So now you're not just fighting wizards, now you kind of go up to something that's like, hey, we don't work that way, so you have to come up with different ways to to counter them. And so anyway, sorry, that was a lot of me talking.
No, it's okay.
Those are my thoughts.
Joe? John, your internet is breaking up.
Yeah, I think we lost John.
Yeah. He had something very important to say. Here you go. You're back.
Okay, so DM first in 30 years, awesome. Pack tactics that work, awesome. And our dragon, even though we didn't have him down, did a cool thing to make sure that everybody is ready to go once we're there, and even was setting the people free. Like, yes. And Ashlyn got a fight too. Like, oh yeah, I feel good all over the place.
Ashley took part.
Yeah, the NPC that we never knew we needed, but we're glad who tagged along.
Yeah.
So great. It'll be interesting to win, and we all can fight together and use everything. Like,
yeah. You'll have such much more chance to do so. Tommy?
Well, it was a good fight. I also sensed the kind of coordination or the teamwork aspect of it, which came out pretty well. I don't know if that's because of the tunnel kind of layout. How would it have been different if they kind of emerged and then burst out?
Which was the original plan.
Was the original plan.
April and Joe mixed it up for us.
Yeah. I'm ahead of that. And I was thinking of balancing, like, what was it? too easy because they got some hits in.
I don't think it was too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's, you know, that's part of it, is knowing what kind of devastating damage that they can do. And so it was, how do we shut that down, right? Because that's kind of the point of every combat. How do you minimize what damage they can do to you while trying to maximize what you do to them as quickly as possible? And it's a balance of the resources of trying to do that.
Also, they have this bone breaker ability, so they could break your bones, then that would have hurt. You know,
they're grapple masters. Yeah, these guys.
So they could. You would go all with disadvantage, crazy damage, not use your limbs and all that. But again, Brolix, Coolflix, and Morgix are down. And this will have, you know, they are prominent members of this society, so we'll see where this goes.
With a prominent mother.
With a prominent mother.
We'll see how Mama feels about that.
Yeah. Who's a witch?
And sees the future.
Sees the future. We'll see next time. Joe, did you want to add anything?
No, that was it. That was it for me. It was fun fighting monks. I enjoyed it. I agree with everything everybody said.
All right, good to hear. I'm happy you enjoyed it. I hope all of our kind viewers have enjoyed it as much as we did. I would like to thank all of you, John, April, and Joe from Twice the Dice, for being with us on this journey. Please follow April and Joe on their channel, where they play Crowd of the Oathbreaker, and where Cal gets into crazy situations in high society. Please check out elderbrain.com if you're interested in Torrents of the Spellhoarder and Crown of the Oathbreaker. Catch us on Discord, and please also like this video, subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more of these, get notified for keep track of our future sessions. Thank you so much. See you guys next time.
See you guys.